right, this is the business of at-home business, and I'm back. I'm back to finish off the 5 steps to starting a home business, because I need to put them into my course, which is free, by the way, but I don't have the link, so there you go. It won't have the link till later. Maybe I'll post later. Tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, I've got a free course you can go through. I've been doing the videos for it. And let's get started with finishing it off. Today, we're going to be looking at moving forward in your business. Because we have already tested the 5 steps to starting a home business. We have gone through, we've set up the essentials, we've checked our target market, we looked at marketing plans, setting that up and trying a trial launch to see how it went, see how it sold, and then did the key metrics. So now we're looking at all the 5 parts of starting a home business. Boy, do you have an idea for a viable business? Well, then let's figure out how you can get started, because there are a lot of things you need to do, and we've gone over through the course on the things that you need to do in order to start a home business. But who am I? I'm Jane Gardner, and I work with my husband at a structural engineering firm, home-based for the last 20 years. Amazing. I know. I don't know how we did it, to be honest. Sometimes we drive each other crazy. But we're going to look at your own business and moving forward, because this is the final episode. So, we've learned how to put systems in place to plan effectively, save time, and reduce our stress. And now we're going to determine what your next steps should be. So, you have to decide as you move forward how you can reduce the work you have to do so that you can enjoy your life much nicer and save time and reduce unnecessary stress. So we'll learn how you can do that in this module. So, obviously, in order to have a successful business, you have to plan your time. One of the biggest problems when you're starting your home business is that running your business can become all-consuming. In your desire to focus and get things up and running, you spend more and more time in your business and forget the other aspects of your life, including your big why. Remember that? Remember at the very beginning where we asked yourself, what is your big why? Why are you starting a home business? I mean, it's understandable, and obviously you need to focus to achieve your vision, but make sure you retain a good work-life balance. This is all about making sure you're 100% focused on all your aspects of your life, not just one aspect. So here are a few tips for a good work-life balance. Set yourself sensible working hours and stick to them. Put important family and social events in your calendar and don't forget them. Outsource, outsource, outsource. Do not do your bookkeeping if you don't like bookkeeping. I am thrilled I have a bookkeeper because I don't like bookkeeping. Reward yourself when you spend a lot of time and energy on one business project. Well, we've just had a vacation on our own time, on our own ability, on our own money, and we are thrilled that we can decide when we want to have a vacation instead of having other people tell us, like when you're in a job. So, get help in the home with your children, shopping, cleaning, etc. Make sure you're using your energy efficiently. Are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? When do you work better? When is it easier to do your work? Does your energy come in bursts, or do you work consistently through the day? As Benjamin Franklin famously said, failing to plan is planning to fail. So make sure you plan your time. Planning will give you more control on how you spend your time and how you organize yourself. Feeling in control will help you to feel less stressed and more positive about life, which will make you more effective in your business. Look at the time available to you, even if it isn't that much, and plan how you will use it to achieve the goals you have identified. Thanks to online tools and mobile apps, it has never been easier to organize all aspects of your business life, For example, Evernote, Todoist, and OmniFocus, or even Trello are some great apps to help organize your to-do lists. You need a planning system, and you have to find what works best for you. Apps are great because you can often chart your progress, which is motivating. But if an app isn't for you, then a file on your computer or a paper version is just fine. Here are some quick tips to get you started immediately. Daily planning. Fix a time period for each regular task. Turn off distracting alerts. For example, 30 minutes per day to read your emails. Keep it to 30 minutes. Don't go over more than 30 minutes for Facebook, that's for sure, or you'll be wasting your time. This will help avoid your wasted hours on menial tasks or procrastination. Might be best to do those at the end of the day, depending on how you use your email. Structure 90-minute periods of focused work when you need to concentrate on something. If you're a morning person, then make the most important part of your day in the morning to be the task that makes you money. Do not do wasteful things like Facebook. Weekly planning. Get a weekly planning chart as well, so you can put something you see it all the time. For example, on your bathroom mirror or beside your computer, note down all the action strategies you've decided to take towards your goals, and regularly tick off actions achieved and add in new ones. Celebrate every time you finish a goal. Also, you can use automation to save time. One of the easiest ways to be more time efficient is to automate your accounting and bill payments. For example, with something like QuickBooks, which is fairly easy for even people who don't do bookkeeping. This will not only help you save time every month, but it also protect you from late payments, and you'll know at any moment what the situation is with your money by just looking at your statements in QuickBooks. Or I use Simply Accounting only because we have a limited company and you need a bit more separation of your business and the personal money. So automate other systems too. Appointment schedulers, organize and share documents. You can use Dropbox or Google Docs, and you can use team and project working apps like Trello, as mentioned before, or Asana. Outsource your work to the simple work out to someone who can do it for you so that you do the important money-making activities. So, set your goals. Setting clear goals is a way of planning. When you know where you're headed, you have a better chance of getting there in an organized way. Setting smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely goals can help you reach your goals more easily. So specific, be clear about what you want to achieve. Measurable, make sure the goal can be measured and you can recognize if you've achieved your goal. Achievable, check your goal as something you have the time, money, and resources to meet. Relevant, ensure your goal is relevant to the direction you want your business to head in. For example, increasing profit, or employing more staff, or increasing brand awareness. And timely, set a realistic deadline for completing the goals. Every business sets goals. For established businesses, goals will be set every 12 months and then at regular intervals in between. As you're just starting out in business, you might not feel you can see that far ahead. You already set some revenue goals in an earlier marketing module and under pricing, etc. So you've got a head start on the important task of goal setting. Other goals you may want to set over a given period are things like how many customers you want to take on, how many minimal viable products that we discussed before in another module you want to sell, and when you aim to be ready to pass from the minimal viable product to a full product launch, you've covered a lot of ground in this course and you might not have had time to go into detail with everything, so make sure you review all the modules thoroughly and set goals on the action sheet to flag up actions that have yet to complete. Well, there we go. We've identified some planning tasks you need most help with. For example, managing to-do lists. So find an app and download it to your smartphone now. Go back and review this course thoroughly and use the action plan that's downloadable, I guess, in the first module to record your goals and what needs to happen next. And let's get started with that business. Very exciting. So let's start your home business now. And if you go through the modules as discussed, you will find that it's a much easier way to start a business than throwing something out there, isn't it? So let me say hello and goodbye, I guess. Hello and goodbye for this course. Go and do the action plan and the action steps in the modules, and then if you become a founding member of the Business of At Home Business community, there will be some more resources and help there that you can use in order to start your home business at bohbtips.com/members. You can see what it is monthly and all the resources and help that you can have in the community. And for the price of coffee right now, it's not going to be too expensive if you're interested in starting a home business. So I will just, of course, say that. And of course, you can download the ebook which goes along with this course at http://bohbtips.com/step-by-step. So thank you for listening. This has been Jean Gardner, and I am glad that I remembered to do the last two modules of this course, because the metrics course was, of course, metrics 1 was very important. It shows the success of how you're doing in your business, and of course, making sure you plan your goals. Thank you for listening.